Let me start out by saying it was not a good idea. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be telling you a story time about the time that I snuck out my house and get ready with me even though I'm not going anywhere. So this is the finished look. Nothing special. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you know anytime I post a video. Alright, let's get into it. The time that I ran away, and I would never do it again. And now that I look back at it, that was a horrible idea. And I could have gotten kidnapped, or even worse. Well, is there anything worse than getting kidnapped? Yeah. So I'm priming my face. This is what we're starting off with. They're very sparse. Let me just start off by saying my brows are not done. I've only done my brows once in my life, but I managed to work with them. Yes, so sneaking out. This was 2017. Could be in March. Could be in, no, it was March. Couldn't be any other time. So this is when I was with my ex-boyfriend. I have a lot of stories about him that he's just, anyways. So I'm going to show you guys what my little sister did to my Morphe palette. Quite heartbreaking. So this girl dropped it. And yeah, so quite a few shades are missing or cracked. Most of the shimmers are gone. A few mattes. Yeah, my girl broke it. She dropped it. The girl completely disregards what I told her, and bam, it dropped on the floor. It's very heartbreaking. Anyways, took a break from makeup to clear up my skin because I started to break out, and then I really couldn't bother. I was enjoying the sleep that I was getting because before I was waking up earlier to do my makeup. I was enjoying the sleep that I was getting, and I never went back to wearing makeup every day. Yeah, so as I was saying, my ex-boyfriend, okay, no, that looks ridiculous. And so he asked me to sneak out of my house more than once. And every time he did, I would pretend like I fell asleep. Like I would just go to sleep, and like in the morning I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry I fell asleep, but I purposely went to sleep. Yeah, because I was not interested in getting in trouble. And anytime I do something bad, I always get caught. That's just how it is. I always had to get caught. So I was like, yeah, I'm not about to do this. But one night in particular, this guy was bothering me. Like, he's just like telling me, come outside, whatever, you always fall asleep, don't fall asleep. And this night in particular, I was like, you know what? F it. Just try. But there were multiple factors that I also had to consider with this, and that was my mom. Like, okay, my door, it's a very heavy door, and it makes a sound every single time you open it, and it's not a quiet sound either. So I was like, the door is gonna make a big sound. So that's one. Two, my mom fell asleep on the couch and you could see the door, the front door from the couch. And three, my dad had gone out that day and I didn't know when he was gonna come back. So I was like, if I'm opening the door and my dad just happens to come down the hallway, that's gonna be a big issue. So I was just like, you know what? We're gonna have to figure something out. So I went to sleep at 12 o'clock and I set an alarm because I'm the type of person, well, back then, now I'm kind of whatever, but I'm the type of person that once it gets 12 o'clock, I'm tired. I'm ready for my bed. So I went to sleep. I told him I will set an alarm for about 1:30. And yeah, so I did that. I woke up at 1:30 and we're like trying to create a master plan. And I'm just like, okay, where am I meeting you? Whatever. He was not driving and it was a bus flex. So, and at that time, only the late night buses were running. And the late night buses take a very, like, you had to wait a very long time to get one of those buses. Like, this doesn't even look cute, but whatever. I'll fix it up when I do my concealer tricks. Yeah, so he's like, I'm on my way. You need to get ready and meet me at the bus stop. I call him like, are you on your way? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, there's no backing out now. So, I didn't know if it was cold or not. So I just put on a little sweater and I put on my shoes. I grab only my keys. I have only a sweater, my phone, and my heart is beating. It's racing. I go to open the door. I'm opening it slowly, okay, ever so slow. Yeah, so I open it slowly, and my heart's just beating out of my chest. And get out, and I close it back slowly, and I'm like turning the key slowly. I lock the door, and I bolted for the stairs. So I made it out. I now, oh God, this is very dark. Very, very dark. But anyways, so I make it outside and now nobody's on the road. Like there are zero cars outside. Yeah, there's no cars outside. And it's just me. Nobody's walking. And so the bus stop is kind of far, a far distance from my house. So I just begin sprinting because I'm like, look, I'm not getting stolen tonight. So then he calls me and I answer and I'm running. He's like, oh, the bus is coming. My eyebrows are not turning out the way that I want them to. You know what? It will all be fixed up with some concealer. Anyways, so you know what? This is just, I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my Taman frame. Anyway, so I get to the bus. We get on. So his cousin was with him. Okay, you know what? Let me make up a name. So my ex will be named. We're just gonna call him X, and his cousin is C. So X, and his cousin C. X is 1 year older than me. C, I can't remember how old C is. C is like a few years older. We at this point, only night buses are running. It might have been like 2:33. So we get on one night bus, get off at a stop, and we're waiting for another night bus. Mind you, I have on only a sweater. It's freezing outside and it's raining. So we're waiting. We must have waited, I don't know how long we waited, but about like half an hour. Yeah, about half an hour. Oh, this is on a Saturday, by the way. I had church on a Sunday. I used to volunteer at church, and my pastor would pick me up like early. So yeah, that made the situation even worse. So wow. Okay, anyways. So so yeah, we get off and we're waiting for another bus about half an hour. Basically, it was a mission. Then wait, did we start walking? We started walking somewhere. I didn't even know where we were. Maybe we walked far. I don't know how far we walked, but we started to walk towards C's house, or C's stepmom's house. And so we finally get there, like after maybe like it was over an hour. So we get to C's house and we're chilling, and I'm like, I need to go home. I need to bring my ass home. So X was at first trying to send me home by myself. I said, sir, you got to come with. You came to pick me up. You got to take me back. So then he's like, oh, he doesn't want to be by himself on the way back. And he's only going to take me to the station or something. I said, you don't want to be by yourself on the way back? I don't want to be by myself, period. So you got to come along. So I was tired. And I'm just like, look, let's go. So we start to go, or whatever. We get ready to. This right here is making me mad. I don't know. I think it just looks bad on camera. Anyways, it'll be fixed up when I do concealer. Most of the time that I was out was waiting for the damn night bus. So we get on the night bus and we're like close to the station. First of all, I did not know how was the station closed? I think it was. So we finally get off the bus to where the station is, and the station is closed. And it opens up at 6 o'clock. So there's an A&W on the corner. And so we go in there, we're waiting, and he gets something for himself to eat. For himself. And so we're just waiting. I'm just like, how perfect is this? I was just like, my plan was to get back before my mom woke up. Yeah, so we're waiting. He's ordering his food. Then I get a call from my mom. And I'm just like, no shit. No. Of course this has to happen to me. I'm just like, no. My mom, I tell X, I'm like, my mom's calling. He's like, oh, maybe she's just calling you. She's in her bed. I'm like, no. There's no reason for her to call me. She's calling me because she knows. He's like, oh, you don't know that. So I ignore the call. She calls again. And I ignore it again. On the third time she called, I was like, okay, that's enough. I gotta answer this. So I answered. My mom's like, where are you? This guy is mouthing to me, tell her you're at McDonald's. Because there's a McDonald's close to my house. I'm like, I'm at McDonald's. She's like, why are you at McDonald's? I said, X came down here and he wants to get something to eat. And I was like, McDonald's closed. I'm like, no, it's 24 hours. She's like, no, that's just a drive-thru. I'm like, okay, well, I'll come home just now. She's like, I'm going to come and get you. If you make me drive to McDonald's and you're not there, you're in big trouble. I'm like, okay, I'm not at McDonald's. She's like, where are you? I'm like, Matt Pape and for and she's like, oh no. I did not tell her I was with X. I don't know who I told her I went to McDonald's with. Because no, I'm taking his advice. He doesn't know my, like, okay, he knows my mom, but he doesn't know her. And I know her, and I should have known better because I know that my mom's gonna know that that is stupid. And I'm not, I know McDonald's because I've never done anything like this. Okay, during this time, I was going through a little rebellious stage. And, oh shit. And, like, I've always been a good youth, okay? But during this time, I was just going through a rebellious stage where I was just trying to have fun with my life, okay? I just wanted to have fun. I did not want to, like, rules. I was like, F the rules. I'm gonna do me. I thought I was a bod girl, okay? And I thought that there was no such thing as peer pressure. I'm just like, I'm doing what I want to do. Nobody's influencing me. But I felt safe with this guy. He'll protect me, whatever. At the time, I felt safe with him. So, my mom just like, okay, I'm going to come get you. Stay where you are. So then my ex, she asked me, who was I with? And I don't know what I told her. I don't think I told her I was with him. But, yeah, I did not tell her I was with him. Because he ended up leaving before she got there. Because we were in this little forbidden love type of thing. My mom did not like him at that time because he was a bad influence on me. And I got into a lot of trouble when I was with him. And, yeah, so my mom didn't really like him. And so, bro, this eyebrow looks way better than this one, but I don't care. My mom ends up coming, and like I said, I did not tell her who I was with. I don't know what I said to her because my mom is somebody that's like, tell me now. Like, she's like that. But I didn't tell her I was with him, so when I get in the car, she's like, you were with X. Because she could smell his scent on me, his cologne. I'm just like, oh well. She didn't really say anything to me, which was very surprising because I was like, my mom? I know my mom. She's gonna cuss me stink. But she didn't say anything to me. I guess she was just so mad that she did not want to bother. I guess she kind of collected her thoughts because afterwards she said she talked to me or whatever. I can't remember what she said, but after the fact, she talked to me. And she took away my phone. This is back them times when my phone used to get taken away there. But yeah, she took away my phone. I didn't get to tell you. So by the time she picked me up, it was 6 o'clock. And I had to go to church. I had to wake up like maybe 8 o'clock to get ready for my pastor to come pick me up. And yeah, so that happened. I went to church, worshiped the Lord with my bad behaving self, and I came home. She took away my phone, but she gave it back to me when I went to church. And I would never do it again. Like, now I believe I have matured and I realize how dangerous that was. Like, I could have gotten kidnapped. I could have gotten like bad things could happen to me. And so I would never do that again. I hope my daughter never does this, but you know what they say, things come around or come back to you or whatever, like karma. Yeah, I just hope that she behaves herself. So that was the time that I snapped out of my house. Honestly, if I could speak to myself back then, I would slap myself in my face and say, smarten up, because what are you doing? I didn't think that I would go through peer pressure. I didn't think like peer pressure for me was real, but it is. And I noticed that now. I'm almost done. This is basically like when I would do my makeup every day, this is basically what I would do. You can see how nice the eyebrows look now after I've corrected it with concealer. It's a big difference, I've learned. I'm just gonna glow. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed hearing my story and watching me do my makeup. Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notified every time I post a video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Got M's in the bank like yes indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got